Who's our floater?
Female, 30s. I'd say she's been in the water about 36 hours. Bruising around the neck indicates manual strangulation.
Has nothing to do with us.
Pelvic region does. Panties torn, genitals mutilated from biting or cutting. Hard to say till I dry her out. And there's another twist. Hands amputated, mid-ulna.
The killer doesn't want us to ID her. He's angry and he's smart.
She may have been raped, but the genital mutilation looks like it was marine organisms feeding on soft tissue. Also, I don't think the perp amputated her hands. These breaks don't indicate a straight, fine-edged blade.
Whatever did that is blunter.
And more curved. And delivered a hell of a lot more force than a human can.
Like a boat propeller.
Exactly. The carbon-14 levels in the lens of her eye gave me a precise fix on her age. 35 years, 4 months.
Something weird about that?
Only that she has the bones of a 60-year-old. The fractures along her ulna show a lot more shatter than you'd expect, even from her propeller.
Still doesn't tell us who she is.
That retinal scan panned out. Our dead woman's name is Marga Jansen, and the reason she had such low bone density, prolonged exposure to microgravity.
Where'd you get exposed to that?
In outer space, Miss Jansen was an astronaut.
Marga Jansen, native of Belgium, lunar scientist for the European Space Agency.
Marga gave weekly science lessons to school kids around the globe.
This is last June aboard the ISS, where she lived for 207 days before returning on the Atlantis shuttle.
From outer space to our morgue.
I've always been ambivalent about the space program. Billions of dollars spent, and what do we get out of it? Tang?
Satellite network, heart pump technology. Besides, every kid needs a real hero.
Well, if that isn't the sorriest damn excuse for a Marine I ever saw.
I came all the way out here to have some devil dog piss on my leg. Colonel, how are you?
Elliot Stabler, how the hell are you? How long's it been? Too damn long, huh? Well, that's enough about us. Who is this gorgeous woman?
This is Detective Olivia Benson, Colonel Richard Finley, Marine Corps test pilot, legendary astronaut for Apollo, Skylab, half a dozen shuttle flights.
Jeez, kid, don't lay it on so thick, huh? It is a pleasure, Olivia.
The pleasure is mine. Now, you've been my partner for, what, 10 years, and you've never once told me that you know an astronaut?
Well, like I need the competition.
So, what brings you two out here?
Bad news. One of the crew members on the ISS was found dead yesterday, Marga Jansen.
Good Lord.
Administrator Harkin is coming over now to talk to us.
Yeah, it's good, man. He'll help you out. The whole agency will, but, you know, I'd be glad to run point for you, grease some wheels.
Anything you can do, we'd appreciate it.
She's crying, and she says Nixon just canceled the last 3 Apollo flights, which means I just lost my ride to the moon.
So what'd you do?
Oh, I ordered another beer.
But you still got to fly in space.
Olivia, you're talking to the luckiest guy in the program. You know, I flew Skylab, ALT, I'm tied for the most shuttle flights, but, you know, still, every time I look up at the night sky, I think what I really wanted to do back then was go to the moon.
Colonel Finley is heading up NASA's lunar return in 2018.
And I would have been the youngest guy back in '74. Now I'm the oldest, but, you know, as long as I get there, it's all good.
Liv, you got a second?
Yeah. Excuse me. Elle, somebody's hitting ATMs in Midtown using Marga's credit card. Just showed up at a gas station 3 blocks from here.
Up. Stay right there. We got matches and meth. Surprise of all surprises. Kid's a walking pharmacy.
Hey, no, that belongs to me.
Sure doesn't.
Who?
Jansen. She's been all over the news.
Oh, my cable's out.
Maybe you remember strangling her Friday night outside the Argus Hotel.
Well, I ain't been anywhere near the Argus.
So you didn't steal her credit card and toss her purse into a dumpster?
Purse? I found that card on the street in Midtown. I can help.
You can help. How?
Just before I dove the dumpster, someone ran past and threw the person. A guy wearing a baseball hat.
And you didn't mention this before because...
He's mentioning it now, so if you bring in a real suspect, he can identify him.
Instead of fixating on an ex-lover or a work acquaintance, the erotomaniac becomes convinced that he's loved by a celebrity. It's rarely sexual. It's more of an obsession with an imaginary shared destiny.
Well, is there anything we should be looking for besides the name Vince Beckwith?
Threat language, anything with a specific date, or owning a weapon.
You know, I'm not surprised you jet jockeys get all this. The moon has long been thought to influence behavior. The word lunacy comes from the Latin lunaticus, literally moonsick.
Well, me, I'll take the obvious nut over the joker who thinks we never went there.
Anton Thibodeau, Marga's #1 fan.
Guy's pretty well known around JSC.
He got busted last year for trespassing in Florida outside the Astronaut Hall of Fame.
This one says, "See you in New York, Marga. Love, Anton."
I saw him outside our hotel on Friday.
I wrote her 33 letters this last year. I don't write on the email because I don't trust the email. She was my good friend.
Well, what do you think, Doc? He fits the description of a male in a ball cap.
Stalkers become violent when they're rejected. The way that he tells it, Marga treated him with respect. He's obsessive, clearly, but I'm not seeing the necessary volatility.
But whoever did this, I don't like him. He took Marga away from me. That's a big, big mistake to do.
Anton, let's sit down.
Marga and I, we were destined to be together. I don't like whoever did this. I could really hurt the person worker. It's okay. I understand.
That enough volatility, Doc?
I don't see him. None of them is the guy.
I don't want to leave.
Look, we appreciate your cooperation, Mr. Thibodeau, but we can handle it from here. So.
You don't understand. Margot is my good friend. I can help you find the monster that did this.
I'll tell him to keep an eye on the folks at the Hall of Science for us. Okay. Hey, Anton, my friend, let me bend your ear down the hall for a sec, huh? I know exactly how you...
Dickie? Look how tall you are.
Right?
Yeah, and I kind of go by Dick.
Of course you do. Sorry about that. What brings you here?
I wanted him to drop by so I could meet the man that he's named after. Colonel! Colonel, you got a minute? Dick Stabler, be Colonel Dick Finley.
It's an honor, sir.
Oh, it's all mine. Your dad told me a lot about you.
So, are you really going to the moon?
As a matter of fact, here's the launch vehicle that's taken me. Now, when your teacher's talking about that in class, you tell him you know the good-looking son of a bitch that's gonna fly that thing.
You killed my friend! Keep your head down.
Anton, what have you done?
I did it. I got him.
Drop the gun. Now. Drop your weapon now.
Sure you okay?
Yeah, it was kind of scary, but I didn't see anything gross. And I got to meet the colonel.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy, huh? Yeah, I wanted to be like Dick, but not as much as I wanted to do right by our family.
I don't know, Dad. Flying jets would be too cool. And going to the moon?
You'd give up your family for that?
I'd do anything to get there.
Oh, really? Anything?
Dad, anybody would.
Tell me why you murdered her.
I never murdered anybody.
No more lies. You owe me at least that much.
I owe you something? Look, why don't we just calm down? I mean, this is all nuts.
Afraid you weren't going to be the hotshot anymore?
I'm not the one that washed out.
You know you were about to, heading up that lunar return. You know that was just a bone they were throwing you. That was an empty title. I mean, 2018. That's a long way away.
Is this what happens to cops? Everybody becomes suspicious?
Margaret Jansen, lunar expert.
Ah, she's a
media star.
rookie.
She's NASA's new hotshot.
It's a good thing you didn't try to become me, because you never would have made it.
That night at Marga's hotel, what pissed you off so much? Was it because she was young? She was gonna take your job in Houston? Or was it when you sweet talked her, it was just falling flat because she's a lesbian?
Get the hell out.
So you grabbed her, but your reflexes aren't what they used to be, and all you got was a necklace.
Damn it, Stabler. I'm gonna throw you through.
Why
the
are
door.
your fingerprints on the necklace? It's a perfect match to the one that you left on the model rocket. The lab just confirmed it for me. It's not the junkies, it's yours.
Well, if you aren't some kind of little pissant, you know, I never should have lifted a finger for you. She was gonna take the moon from me.
Get up.
Hey, it doesn't have to go down this way. We can solve this. Two Marines, huh? Working together.
You murdered that woman, you dump her body in the river. You have the nerve to shake my boy's hand.
What's your problem?
Our 7-year-old driver says he had to escape because his foster parents were abusing him.
Foster parents are on their way up. Gwen and Noah Seibert.
Well, you know the drill. Split them up, see if one will roll on the other.
As long as he's safe, that's all that matters. The man's just an old clunker.
We just spent a fortune turning into biodiesel.
Gwen, it's just a material possession.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm just so upset. I turned my back for 1 second. He grabbed the keys and he was gone.
It's not your fault. What is this? I thought you were taking us to Christopher.
He tore a long path of destruction through the city. I'm afraid you've got a boatload of paperwork to deal with.
Can't that wait? Our son needs us.
Christopher, are you allowed to have soft drinks?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You give it to me. I think we need to check it out. Yeah.
It's mine!
We're all done for this town.
No! Mine! No!
Christopher?
No! I hate you! You stupid butthead!
Like your foster parents because they won't let you have soda?
Or eat candy or potato chips or any good stuff.
What do they want you to eat?
The stinky food that they make, they're vegetarians. I hate vegetables. They make me puke. They're torture.
Why would Christopher say that you abused him?
He's a very unhappy kid. Never knew his father. His mother has real mental problems. She gave him up when he was 5.
Christopher was his idea, not yours. But Noah's not the one stuck at home taking care of Missy.
No.
He didn't have to give up his career.
We started a luxury clothing line, eco-friendly haute couture. It's called the Green Line. While we were working together, there was always lots of whining and dining the buyers.
And Noah's still out there living at large while you're wrangling the Tasmanian devil.
He breaks things. He throws tantrums. He doesn't listen to a word I say. And the constant chattering. He doesn't just make up wild stories. He tells outright lies.
No! You promised me you wouldn't make me go with them!
No, we didn't.
All parents make their kids eat their vegetables. It's not abuse.
I know!
So why did you pretend that it was?
Because I'm not allowed to talk about the other thing.
Okay, what other thing?
So we're thinking the foster mother is pimping him out?
Oh, it gets creepier than that. She's doing it at the Lydia Hotel.
Skanko Central.
Well, problem is, Vice shut it down earlier this year, and we know this kid has a wild imagination.
But why would a 7-year-old know this place even existed?
That's the problem with a boy that cries wolf. Nobody pays attention when the real one shows up.
What the hell is this?
I'm guessing it's not a kiddie sex ring.
Weird group, though. College kids, immigrants.
This is a drug testing facility. Nothing illegal. They do clinical trials here. Professional guinea pigs can make 70 grand a year doing this full time. I'm trying to put myself through college right now. I don't have time for a real job.
You believe they're doing medical trials in this dump?
Gotta be the cheapest lease in the city.
Well, now we know why Christopher hates coming here. Gwen's renting him out as a human pincushion.
Christopher Ryan. What's he on?
Experimental med for ADHD.
Who authorized that? Not the kid.
Foster mother allowed to put his health at risk just to make a buck off of him?
I think there's some confusion here.
Christopher was already hyperactive.
So that gives you the right to poke and prod him like a lab rat.
We're helping children, Detective.
It was him or me. I was at my wit's end.
They trusted us to help this boy. You made his
I
life
thought I
worse.
was helping him.
We had a game plan.
You had a game plan. This was your cause of the moment from the very start. I never had any say in it.
Stop making up stories, Gwen, okay? Just shut up!
No, you never had to deal with him. It was driving me
Hey,
nuts.
Mr. and Mrs. Seibert.
I'm starving.
Well, I'd say, you deserve a great big frozen yogurt then.
I want chocolate ice cream.
Okay, chocolate it is.
I stopped by the Seiberts to check up on them. We scheduled a few sessions to determine how we should proceed.
Oh my God. Christopher's birth mother. Before she gave up custody of him, She was a rape victim. So why didn't your wife mention that she was a rape victim raising another victim's son?
It had nothing to do with Christopher. It happened 5 years ago, before we were married.
Well, that would have been our case. Did Gwen not report it?
We lived in Jersey City then.
So where do things stand with Christopher?
I want to keep him. Gwen wants to give him back to Caitlin.
Hey, what about my mom?
She's still kind of sick, champ.
But she told me that she really, really misses you.
No, she doesn't. She hates me.
That's not true.
Is so. She used to love me. So that man made her sad.
What man? Was he real or pretend?
Real?
What did he look like?
I don't know. He was wearing a mask.
Christopher wasn't at a sleepover the night that Caitlin Ryan was raped. He was in the bedroom right next to hers.
Victims always hold something back. I hate that.
Usually a detail they're embarrassed about. Why'd she keep that from us?
Maternal instinct. You talked to Christopher?
Yes, and if we talked to him 2 years ago, we would have known that Caitlin belonged to a pattern rape. All three single mothers of a young boy just like Caitlin.
Mass break-in rapists, aside from the rape, none of them were battered.
Well, they couldn't fight back. The perp threatened to kill their kid if they did.
He told them all that they were a bad mother, just like he did to Caitlin.
Rapist's voice was a hoarse whisper. No Brooklyn accent.
Accents can be faked.
No, it has to be someone from the online dating service for single mothers.
We checked out everyone you emailed.
Yeah, but you never found the one that stood me up.
This is really important. I need you to answer me. Have you?
Once. A free trial session.
Okay, well, you said that you hadn't.
I was embarrassed. This girl at work, she made me go on this site on her computer. It was for single mothers.
Did you meet anybody on it?
No. One guy on there sounded great. We're supposed to meet for coffee. He never showed up.
I've been hounding you for 2 years. With every humiliating detail I remember, why wouldn't I tell you that?
What about chat rooms? Or anyone you've met with the last name of Jones?
Nat, we've got a situation in the dressing rooms.
Look at the designer label. The green line.
Natalie Clay started doing business with the Cyberts before her rape.
No one knew she was single with a son.
Hey, guys, Noah's old punk band, Public Vagaries, bandmates were twins, Dave and Danny Jones.
He used their names on the dating website. Emily answered David Jones' ad, and Caitlin answered Dan's.
Noah Seibert marries a rape victim and then starts raping?
Right, women with little boys. Well, the son of a bitch is raising one of them.
All single moms working outside the home.
You got a problem with that, don't you?
No.
You forced your own wife to quit her job when you got Christopher.
Which was the first time that I ever met Caitlin. Months after she was raped.
That must have been a turn on for you, huh? Your wife comes home from her support group, tells you this poor woman's story, and you're hearing all the details of the rape.
Oh, we know how you like to fix things. The planet, damaged women, neglected little boys.
Just like yourself, we hear that your mom didn't stick around after your father left.
Let's leave her out of this.
We know you had issues. You ran away when you were 16. You haven't talked to her since.
Did you rape all these women to punish mommy?
Number 1, please step forward and loudly whisper the line you were given.
You're a bad mother.
Number 4.
You're a bad mother.
Number 5.
You're a bad mother.
Number 5.
We're going home now.
Not with Christopher.
I'm his legal guardian. You have no say in it.
Well, his caseworker does. She's on her way.
Christopher? Oh my God. You've gotten so big.
You worthless bitch.
Caitlin, go back into the squad room.
I don't understand.
Miserable ingrate. After all we've done for you, you lying
Gwen.
bitch. First you saddle me with this messed up little kid.
Gwen.
And then you make these ridiculous accusations
Siebert?
towards my husband.
What are you talking about? I was just here for a lineup.
I hate you. I hate you.
Christopher?
You leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Christopher.
She's my real mom. Yeah.
Fine, back. Oh, take him back.
Gwen.
Stop, please.
That is the best revenge I could wish on.
You raped me.
You're sick. You're nothing but a liar.
I'm gonna fight to get you back, okay? You know I love you, right?
So slobbery.
Yeah, I know it is. Don't touch your cheek. Don't touch your cheek. All right, come with me.
This is crazy. He couldn't have done it.
It was him. It was the only time he left DNA. After that, he started covering his tracks.
It's not possible.
Listen to me. The DNA from your rape kit was entered into CODIS 5 years ago. The match was confirmed. Noah raped you.
Noah, tell them that they're wrong. Baby, why aren't you telling them that they're wrong?
You need to tell them what really happened. The sex we had was consensual.
You're telling tell you that I married my own rapist.
I loved you. It all turned out all right. I made you feel safe. You fell in love with me.
Sorry about that.
Kimberly, were you dating Ethan Morse?
No. But when he got the pictures, he thought I wanted to. I told him we just want to be friends.
Did Steve Walker also attack you the day before we came to court?
Yes. So I wouldn't tell you he was hurting me.
Nothing further.
You may step down.
Your Honor, the defense rests and moves for dismissal.
Corporation counsel has no objections.
The defense's motion is denied.
Your Honor, the respondent's testimony clearly showed that she had no intent to make or distribute child pornography.
Respondent will rise for my decision.
Your decision? We haven't even delivered closing arguments yet.
I'm not required to hear closing arguments. Stand up, young lady. Kimberly Garnett, I find you guilty of producing, possessing, and distributing a sexual performance by a child. I sentence you to incarceration in a secure facility for juvenile sex offenders in Wellsburg, Ohio, for a period of 1 year. Court is adjourned.
This is all your fault. I listened to you and you lied to me. You said that if I told the truth, I would be safe.
This caught me completely by surprise.
You just gambled with my client's life.
Kim was a first-time non-violent juvenile offender. The worst I thought she'd get was probation.
Yeah, well, she's going to prison. 500 miles away. If something happens to that girl, it's on you.
How are you going to fix it?
I don't know what I can do.
Talk to the judge. Have her reconsider.
I have other cases in Judge Marsden's court. If I challenge this decision, she's gonna make my life a living hell.
She's not the only one. I'm filing a 440 motion to vacate the conviction and sentencing, and I'm reporting you to the bar.
I'm sorry.
Her head isn't the only one I want on a platter.
Judge Marsden's.
There's no closing arguments, instant sentencing. Why the rush to judgment?
The city has 3 juvenile facilities. Why send her to Ohio?
Maybe she has a thing about sex offenders.
There's only one way to find out. Olivia Benson from Special Victims Unit.
What can I do for the finest today?
I'm wondering if you keep statistics on judges.
Sure we do. Who are you interested in?
Hilda Marston.
What kind of stats you looking for? Decisions, sentences?
Whatever you have, we want it.
Shouldn't take too long to put something together for you.
Okay. Actually, it will.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Well, no, it's just a certain protocol you have to follow. All requests have to go through me.
And you are?
Ed Mangini, I'm the senior clerk. If you want something, just put it in writing. I'll get back to you.
Let me guess, you're really busy and it'll take 6 weeks.
Yeah, and that's if I expedite it.
And why doesn't Judge Marsden want us looking at her stats?
Ask her yourself. Her Honor wants to see you. Pronto.
Why are you so hot for my sentencing stats just hours after I sent your child pornographer away?
With all due respect, Your Honor, we're just trying to understand your reasoning behind sending Kimberly Garnett to Wellsburg.
Oh, well, it's the best alternative. There's no facility with available beds in New York for sex offenders, and she's a sex offender.
She's not a sex offender, and you're ruining her life.
You know, I am so tired of these kids waltzing in here thinking they can do whatever the hell they want and get away with it. Someone has to take a stand.
Is that it? Or do you just get off on the power?
Olivia.
Mock me again, Olivia, and I'll hold you in contempt.
How? I thought this was just a friendly chat.
That's it.
Your Honor, you don't have the authority to sanction Detective Benson.
Watch this. Officer, take Detective Benson and Miss Pond down to the lockup. They're in contempt.
What are you waiting for? Spring us.
After I'm done savoring the moment.
This is your boss?
Yeah, he's very supportive. We didn't even get our phone call. How'd you know we were here?
Sam called.
Wow, word travels fast.
Especially when you're asking questions about Judge Marsden.
I thought you didn't want to cross her, because this'll put you in the line of fire.
At least I'll be in good company. I pulled up her stats off our database. I think I found what she doesn't want you to see.
Marsden sent 19 kids to the Wellsburg facility so far this year.
And 33 last year.
All teenage sex offenders?
It depends on how you define that term. Urinating in public, loitering, public lewdness. None of these are sex offenses.
Yet she still took them to trial and shipped them off to Wellsburg.
She's taking minor offenses and turning them into felonies.
So Marsden's a hanging judge. She's harsh, but it's all within her discretion.
Then why did she lock us up for asking about her records?
And why did Ed Mangini tip her off?
Hey! Hey! You! What do you think you're doing? Get off the car!
Nice wheels. Rental?
Please, I own it.
Pretty pricey for a government hack.
I don't have to explain myself to you.
No. Actually, you do. You ratted out my partner, the Judge Marsden.
I did not rat anyone out.
No, then how did I land in jail after I talked to you?
I would like to talk to my lawyer.
That's a good idea. Maybe you can explain how you can afford a Mercedes and a 7-figure condo down in Boca on a salary of $56K a year.
See, right now you're going down alone. Official corruption, tax evasions, that's 20 years federal time without any of your flashy toys.
No, you tell us where the money came from. All of a sudden, you're a cooperating witness, not a co-conspirator.
Okay. Judge Marsden likes a certain kind of case, and I make up her dockets.
She pays you to pad her calendar with kids she can send to Wellsburg.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, her cousin runs the place, and she gets a commission for every bed she fills.
And you supply her with the bodies. Petty offenders who should never see the inside of a jail.
I am so sorry. I will never do it again.
No, actually, you will. I appreciate you taking the time to see me, Judge.
Oh, my pleasure, Mr. Sirota. So Ed Mangini tells me you grew up together in Brooklyn.
Yeah, Bay Ridge, 89th and Colonial. Poor Eddie. Always the last kid picked for stickball.
Oh, you never told me that. Ed just said you wanted to talk to me. What can I do for you?
My 13-year-old girl's been hanging out with this neighborhood kid, lowlife, 15. Real piece of crap. Excuse my French.
I've heard worse in my courtroom.
A couple days ago, he boosts my DeVille, takes my girl for a spin, totals the car. My angel could have been killed. Cops come, they bust him for joyriding. I just think there should be something more done.
And what is it you want me to do?
Well, Eddie says you know how to deal with kids like him. You're not afraid to give him what's coming to him.
I just serve the public good.
Well, trust me, you would be doing a huge public service if you got this menace off the street. Now, his name is Paulie Catalano. And Eddie says that he's in your schedule for tomorrow.
Oh, so he is. First up on the docket. I'll read the case carefully.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You can always show your appreciation with a donation to my re-election campaign.
Oh. Have a nice day.
Based on the fact patterns, this case has been woefully undercharged. I'm amending the complaint to grand larceny auto, custodial interference, and endangering the welfare of a child.
Your Honor, that's way out of proportion to the crime.
This is your first time in front of me, Mr. Cheng. Don't tell me how to run my courtroom.
You can't do this. Who the hell do you think you are?
Shut up, Paulie.
I'm going to teach you a lesson, young man.
Your Honor, I object.
Object all you want, counselor. I'm remanding your client to jail until trial. Officer, take the respondent into custody. We're adjourned.
The only one going into custody is you.
What the hell is this?
The end of a nightmare for hundreds of kids.
Hilda Marsden, you're under arrest for bribery, official misconduct, and false imprisonment.
Plus federal charges of wire fraud, conspiracy to defraud the United States.
And you have the right to remain silent.
I know my rights. I'm a judge. I have done nothing wrong. These kids need to be put away. It's people like me who keep this country safe. I have the balls to stand up for what's right, not like you lousy bleeding hearts.
How did I do?
I think you got a shot at Broadway.
What about Kim?
Ethan!
How'd it go?
Chief Judge vacated the verdict and the sentence.
Her record's expunged. It's as if nothing ever happened.
A lot happened. But you all helped me.
No, you helped yourself.